So I really like this tripod because I can now just sit in random spots and film videos. So I am doing this tag video that I found quite a while back, and I'm just not doing it for Vlogmas. And I'm actually really excited about it. I will be reading the questions from my computer. So if I'm looking down, that is what I'm looking at. Alright, so let's get started. Question number 1 is, do you go by a nickname? Normally, people call me Shayna, which is my name. But Shannon and I have this thing where she's lovely and I'm sexy. I'm sexy in her phone and she's lovely in my phone. Because when the Moose first opened up, we had colored t-shirts because we could wear t-shirts and jeans. So we had colored shirts, and Tiffany and I, which is her name, we would come to work with the same colored shirts every time. And then we also got hoodies, and we both chose red. So ever since then, we're twin in each other's phones. And we also call each other Shanae and Tay Tay. So I don't really go by any nicknames other than Shayna, but those are kind of just like inside jokes, I guess you could say. Number 2, when driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio, or nothing? It depends. Sometimes I listen to my CDs, sometimes I listen to the radio, and then sometimes I plug my phone in. I guess it just depends, because sometimes the radio gets really annoying because they play the same song every 10 minutes. So most of the time I'm listening to CDs or my phone. Number 3, are you a window person or an aisle person? I've actually never been in an airplane before. When I do go on a plane, I think I would be more of an aisle person because I get motion sickness. And I don't think looking out the window will help me much. And being that high up, even though it would be a cool view, I don't think if I looked out there, I don't think I could look out there very long. Number 4, how do you relieve stress? I guess I try to breathe. I try to just tell myself everything will be okay. Like, you know, preteen age or teen age. Lizzie McGuire and That's So Raven were like my 2 favorite shows. I watched those all the time, especially Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire is still my favorite. I could sit there and watch every episode again and be perfectly fine with it. Question number 6, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I went back and forth. I wanted to be a singer, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a cosmetologist, I wanted to be a veterinarian. Those are the only ones I could think of, but it changed a lot. Number 7, what was the best prank you ever pulled off? I'm not a prankster and I don't try to be, but there was one time, I can't remember which year it was, but Shannon I think she did a prank on me too. And so my prank to her for April Fool's Day was I got on her Facebook, and it's kind of set up like that now, but they had like, you know, the about me and the quotes, and you know how when you would list, like you type all your favorite movies and shows and all that stuff and favorite songs. Now you just click a button and it adds it for you. But I deleted everything, her quotes, her about me, her TV shows, her movies, her music, everything. But I copied and pasted all on a document on my computer because that would be very bad if I didn't. But she got on and she texted me and she's like, where did my stuff go? And you know, I was like, haha. Number 8, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? That's a tough one. Like right now, if I could have dinner, I would choose Shannon and my parents. I don't know, it's hard to choose just three. I mean, obviously Shannon would be in there because, duh, it's Shannon. She's amazing. Number 9 is, if you could get back any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? I don't think, like, back in the 90s, I don't think I'd want to wear any of those clothes again. I mean, back then it was, you know, the fad, the fashion, and it was popular, but now I don't think I would go back to any of the clothes that I used to own. I like the clothes that I own now. Number 10, if you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would it be? See, I was going through the questions, and that's another one that I just don't know how to answer, because I don't know which actress would portray me better. Like, I can't think of an actress that's like me, I guess. Number 11, if you could play any instrument, which would you play? I've always really liked, I've kind of just wanted to learn how to play guitar and piano, especially piano. I don't know, I think it would be fun, but I don't think I have the patience for it. Number 12, if you could hear anyone in history give a speech, whom would you hear? I don't know. Martin Luther King Jr., maybe? That's the only one I could really think of, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Number 13, if you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? Honestly, I'd probably get sick of it after a while, but I think it'd be pretty fun to live in, like, New York City or, like, Los Angeles. I mean, it would, I think for me it'd get real old real fast, but I don't know. I wouldn't want a small town, and I don't know, I think it'd be kind of interesting to see what it's like to live in a big city. Number 14, if you could make any fictional character come to life, which would it be? Captain America. I think that'd be pretty cool to have a Captain America in real life. Any of the Avengers, I think that'd be pretty sweet. Number 15, when you were a kid, what did you dress up for Halloween? That I can remember, I was Barney. I was a witch a few times. I was a princess a few times. Those are the only ones. I think when I was like a baby, I was a pumpkin, but I think every baby is a pumpkin at one point. Number 16, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I think I've always slept with them open. I think even when I was younger, they were always open. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like them closed. Number 17, if you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? I think when I was reading through them, I put down Bugs Bunny or Tweety Bird. I actually used to really like Bugs Bunny. I remember having a what do you want to call it? Like a talking doll, I guess you could say. And, you know, it'd say, "What's up, Doc?" You know, whatever Bugs Bunny says. And I remember, like, I took it to the dentist and everything. My hair is starting to dry and it's starting to feel puffy. Number 18, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Not usually, because I prefer my shampoo and conditioner. I normally, like, if they have lotion, I take that. I don't really take a whole lot from hotels. Number 19, have you stolen a street sign before? No, and I honestly don't get why would you do that anyway. Number 20, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I sleep with them tucked out. Like, you know, you have the fitted sheet, and I don't sleep with the light sheet, whatever that's called. I just cover up with the comforter. Number 21, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Honestly, a big bear. I am very, 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 very scared of bees. Number 22, do you always smile for pictures? Most of the time. There's sometimes when you have those serious pictures or those pictures that are taken, you know, out of nowhere and you're not ready for it, or, you know, the funny pictures. Number 23, have you peed in the woods? No, I have not. Number 24, what size is your bed? Currently, I have a twin bed, but I'm really wanting a full-size bed. Number 25, what was the best concert you ever attended? I've only attended a few. I've seen Stellar Cart in concert. There was two other ones, but I can't even think of what they're called. I've seen Crystal Myers. They're all Christian bands that I've seen in concert. I've seen Cutlass, and I think those are the only ones. But I think the best one was Cutlass, because that is just that big of a band being in this town was just mind-blowing. Number 26, what is your song of the week? Right now, I think my favorite songs are Perfect by One Direction and X's and O's by Ellie King. Number 27, do you still watch cartoons? No. Number 28, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Probably my grandma. She likes to write letters, so she sends me letters quite often. So I think she's the only one that I really send letters to. So my camera died, and so I had to charge it, and I think we're back. I charged it for a little bit, so it should be enough battery life to finish this video. Question number 29 is, how many languages can you speak? I only can speak English. I know in like middle school, you know, that Pig Latin, that used to be a huge thing. I used to think that was, I could speak that language, which, I mean, I could, but it's not really a language. Number 30, do you believe in ghosts? I do. I have actually been in a lockdown where I have experienced stuff. Number 31, what was your first concert? My first concert was seeing Crystal Myers and Stellar Cart. Number 32, Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. I'm not a huge fan of Fritos. They're okay. Maybe with like bean dip, but Cheetos are the best. Number 33, can you curl your tongue? Will that work? Kind of, I guess. Number 34, ever won a spelling bee? I don't ever remember being in a spelling bee. Number 35, own a record player? I do not. Number 36, who would you like to see in concert? The three artists that I would love to see in concert is Taylor Swift, One Direction, and Demi Lovato. Number 37, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Snickerdoodle is really good, but I think I'd have to go with sugar cookies. Number 38, can you swim well? I actually took swimming lessons. I can't remember up to which level, but I like to say that I can swim. Number 39, are you patient? No, not really. My patience is very thin. I try to have patience, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Number 40, DJ or band at a wedding. I think I'd prefer a DJ. Number 41, ever won a contest. I don't believe so. I don't ever remember really being in a contest. Number 42, do you have kids? I don't have kids. Number 43 is, do you want kids? That, I'm still undecided. I won't say that I don't want kids, and I'm not going to say I do want kids, because first of all, I don't have a boyfriend, and that's not something that I think about. That is everything on this questions nobody asks. I guess I didn't say what kind of tag this was. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys tomorrow with Vlogmas Day 4.